Hello, my name's Philip and I'm a firefighter with the Metropolitan Fire Service. I would like to read this book to you called Aaron's Promise. It's a really interesting book about being safe from fires. Let's have a read together. Aaron's Promise, written by Chris Cairns, illustrated by Mike Nicholas. Thanks for lunch, Mum. Can I go and play? Asked Aaron as he jumped from the picnic blanket. Yes, please take your sister with you, Mum replied, smiling. Don't forget Ted too. Aaron grabbed his teddy and put it under his arm. He thought, I love you, Ted. You're it, Stella, Aaron shouted as he ran into the park. Stella and Dasher ran after him. Aaron stopped suddenly. Hey, Stella, look what I found in the grass. It's a lighter. I hope it works. You have to give that to Mum, Stella said. She always tells us that we shouldn't touch lighters. No, I found it. I'm keeping it. Aaron put the lighter in his pocket and whispered, Don't tell Mum and I'll let you play with it too. Aaron's hand kept creeping into his pocket to feel the lighter. I can't wait to get home, he thought. I'm going to see how this lighter works. Aaron knew Mum would not be happy if she knew he had the lighter. His tummy started to feel funny. When everyone was home, they ran to Aaron's bedroom. Aaron put Ted in his usual spot on the bed, shut the door, and took out the lighter from his pocket. I'm going to see if I can get the lighter to work, Aaron said to Stella. You're going to get into trouble, warned Stella, but she stayed to watch. Aaron had that funny feeling in his tummy again. It was like butterflies flying around inside him. Aaron flicked the lighter. Nothing happened. He flicked it again. A flame shot up. Aaron laughed, but Stella backed away. Stella, give me that paper, Aaron asked as he walked towards his wardrobe. It's dark in there and the fire will look good. Aaron took the lighter into his dark wardrobe. He flicked the lighter. The flame was very bright. He held the flame to the paper that Stella had given to him. The flame shot up the paper. Aaron threw it down as the fire started to burn his hand. The burning paper fell onto his library bag. The bag started to burn. Aaron couldn't believe his eyes. Stella began to cry, and Dasher was whimpering and scratching at the bedroom door. The fire quickly grew bigger, and suddenly, whoosh, the clothes in his wardrobe caught fire. Oh dear. Oh no, yelled Aaron as he watched the flames leap to the ceiling. It started to get very hot and the room was filling with smoke. Aaron saw Stella crouched on the floor and staring at the fire. He grabbed her by the hand. Stay on the floor. We have to keep low, Aaron shouted. As Aaron opened his bedroom door, the smoke alarm started to scream. Beep, beep, beep. Dasher pushed past them and they all crawled down the hallway towards the front door. Mum was in the back room when she heard the smoke alarm. There must be a fire in the house, she said. Mum ran towards Aaron's bedroom. Smoke was billowing out of his doorway. Mum screamed, Aaron, Stella, are you in there? Mum turned as she heard Aaron's voice call from outside the front door. Mum, we're outside. Mum started to cough. She was finding it very hard to breathe in the smoke. Both Aaron and Stella screamed, Mum, get down low. You have to crawl under the smoke. The neighbours had already called 000 by the time everyone was safely outside. Everyone stood behind the letterbox and waited for the fire service. Suddenly Aaron froze. Ted, he screamed. I left Ted in my bedroom. I've got to get him. No, Mum shouted. You can't go back in there. It's too dangerous. Mum looked at Aaron and said, "Well done, Aaron, for looking after your sister." She stopped and then asked, "Where were you when the fire started?" Aaron took a deep breath, began to cry. "I'm sorry, Mum. I found a lighter at the park and I hid it in my pocket. I wanted to see how it worked. I didn't mean to burn our house down. It was an accident." When the fire was out, one of the firefighters came out of the house and handed Aaron his burnt teddy. Aaron held Ted close to him and said, "I promise I will never play with lighters again." What a great story. It's really important that we all understand that we should never play with matches or lighters. Aaron and Stella and their mum learned a really important message here. If you see matches or lighters lying around that someone has left behind, tell an adult, make sure they get put away to prevent another child finding them and using them. Thanks for listening to me read this story. It's a terrific story.